Hey, this is Cameron Cooper from Lake Domain. I am here with Elixir Strings to tell you about 3-note per string scales, and not only how to apply them in a speedy way, but also make full use of them in a more melodic way to make your playing more eclectic, more diverse, and make you sound more confident as a guitarist. Now, when we start to play guitar, a lot of us are faced with the major scale or the pentatonic scale, which is all well and good. I mean, even myself, I was raised on solos that involve that kind of an idea. But once we start to get more confident as players, we want to develop our speed and our imagination. And one of my favourite things to do is play linear scales, which is where you take one pattern and move up in octaves as opposed to sticking in loads of different boxes, so to speak, and go 3, 5, 7 on the low E, 5, 7 and 9 on the D and G, 8, 10 and 12 on the B and high E. And what you have there is basically a derivative of the G major scale, but instead of going from what would be in the traditional shape, say from the 3rd fret to the 8th fret all together in that kind of an idea, instead we've gone from the 3rd to the 12th. We've covered loads more space, plus it's a more memorable shape. Not only does it lend itself to great speed with licks like this, where you double up the sequence, back the other way. It's perfect, but another great thing about it is that if we were all raised on pentatonic scales, why do we want to ruin that? Instead, what we can do is apply this 3-note per string scale idea so we can see it from above if we know it well enough without having to play the guitar, and instead use 2 fingers as opposed to 3. If we're, instead of being caged in that 1 finger per note mentality and use 2 fingers, we have no choice but to use the more expressive elements of guitar playing to our advantage. We can slide, vibrato, bending, and it might look pentatonic, but it doesn't sound it, and also there's far more fretboard to cover. You can play 2 together unlike before. You can break things up into different orders, it's perfect. And if you wanted to get even more freaky with it, just combine it with another shape that's similar. So for example, you've got now that once those shapes are memorized, you'll be able to see the other one in relation to it. Maybe you can slide into different shapes. Thanks very much for watching this video, you guys. There's more to come with me and Elixir Strings. Next time we're going to be talking about tapping, and then after that we're going to be talking about some speedy shred licks, so stick around. In this video I'm using a Charvel DK24FR with Elixir OPTIWEB strings, gauge 9 to 42. Been using them for years, they sound great, and I simply couldn't do without them now. I never need to change strings, they never break, and they're absolutely fantastic. Love them to bits. Take care, and I'll see you really soon.